Hello, Chathew. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I hid the puppy cam, and now it's back. Hi. How you doing? It is Thursday, my dudes. Pardon me. It is Thursday, my dudes. How's it going, everybody? Yep. It's Picard Day. It better be Thursday. It is indeed Thursday. Good. It's Thursday. Every day this week, I have had the feeling that it was a different day than the day it was. On Tuesday, I thought it was Friday. On Wednesday, I thought it was Thursday. The week has not been kind to me in that regard. Also, I slept on the couch last night, so I'm very tired. Profoundly sleepy. Maple was not a good sleeper, no. And it was sort of my fault. I mean, it was Maple's fault, but it was sort of my fault. When I took her to bed just before midnight at about 11:45, I was exhausted. And I just wanted to go to bed. So I got Maple's cookie, and I took her to her crate, and I put her in her crate, and I gave her her cookie, and while she was eating her cookie, I quickly turned out the lights and hopped into bed myself. And then I lay perfectly still, hoping that she would not catch on to the fact that I was in bed. But lo, Chathew, she did catch on to the fact that I was in bed and immediately started barking. And I let her bark for, 10 minutes or so, hoping she would calm down. She did not calm down. So I ended up having to take her out and put her in her playpen until she would calm down. And she was in no rush to calm down. She did a murder of her plushie, and she played with her ball, and she chewed on her cheesy chew. And I sat on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, scowling my way through a Nightfall strike in Destiny. And about an hour later, a little over an hour later, but around 1 o'clock or so, I took her back and put her in bed again. And unwilling to risk it, I put her in bed and immediately left the room. And she didn't make a peep. And so I just went and I lay down on the couch and I pulled the blanket over myself. And I was like, I guess I live here now. So that was my night. And then Meg woke me up around 6 or so and told me to move to the bed. So that was how my evening went. And all of that after watching yesterday's episode of Mandalorian, which was fine. I had no particular issues with last night's episode of Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was fine. It sounds like I need a more comfortable couch. Honestly, I have a very comfortable couch. It could stand to be a hair deeper, but it's a very nice couch. Also, to those of you who noticed that I got my haircut, thank you. I did indeed get a haircut. I feel much better. I feel much better about my head's physical appearance. From here up, I am smoking hot. Do I feel bonita? My forehead and scalp feels bonita. good because my forehead and scalp looks bonita. Um, so Sam Walkman says, I think it's hilarious that we're 7 or 8 episodes into The Mandalorian and no one has yet felt a more substantive way about it. Then yeah, that's okay. I mean, yeah, that's okay. It's fine. It's a Star Wars show. It's very Star Wars-y. They're way deeper down the rabbit hole of lore than I would have cared to be. And Din Djarin is a hilarious afterthought in this season. But all in all, it was fine. I remember thinking something in the episode was very dumb, but I don't remember what it was. There were a few things in the episode that were very dumb. But by and large, it was fine. And then there was Picard today. Picard was not fine. Picard was pretty bad. I don't know. I've already said a bunch of what I have to say about it in the Discord. But it was pretty bad. It was not a good show. Like, it was not a good episode of television. There were 5 good minutes in this episode. No, they were the 5 minutes before the credits. I mean, big spoilers. But, so if you haven't watched it, mute me now, if you care. But, they finally brought back the Enterprise D. And the 5 minutes that took place on and around the Enterprise D were very pleasant. There's something about a CG version of the Enterprise D that doesn't hit quite right. I would have preferred it if they had actually made a model. It would have been completely aesthetically out of step with the rest of the series, but I would have preferred it personally. But the Enterprise is back. Worf got a good joke on the bridge of the Enterprise. Picard got a good joke on the bridge of the Enterprise. I think the I really liked it's after all these years apart, I realize what I've missed most about the Enterprise, and he looks around to his crew and says, "The carpet." I thought that was a good joke. That made me laugh. You're all in the sappy speech. You're all expecting it to be what I missed most was serving with all of you, and he subverts it into what I missed most was the carpet. But it's nice to have a bridge that's like well lit. You can actually see all the characters and their uniforms now. I was impressed that they actually apparently did build a set for the bridge, and they made it as authentic as they needed to, which was great. But otherwise, the rest of the episode was profoundly stupid. I said in the lure cord last week after episode 8 that at this point it was going to take a literal miracle of writing to salvage this show for me, and for the payoff of what they've been building up to be worth it. And I specifically what I said is, if it was the Borg, that's very stupid, but whatever, sure. If they retcon Irumodic Syndrome, that's also very stupid, but whatever, sure. Those were verbatim. I said those two things in the lure cord last week. I gotta look up the comments just to quote myself. Here we go. This is what I said last week after the episode. I said, I'll be shocked if it's not just a huge ass pull. They haven't actually set anything up in any recognizable way, so it could be anything. As evidenced by the fact that even this conversation speculating about what it is can't really point to any actual hints beyond that one mention of Locutus earlier in the season. At this point, for me, it would take a literal miracle of writing, way outside the demonstrated capacity of the writing team so far, to salvage these last 2 episodes into anything that doesn't make me ultimately go, whatever, sure. If it has anything at all to do with Irumodic Syndrome, it's going to have to be an enormous retcon, so, whatever, sure. If it's the Borg, that would be incredibly stupid, but whatever, sure. And let me tell you, Chathew, it was both of those things. Picard, in fact, did not have Irumodic Syndrome. He had some other... Well, sorry, not he said some other. He had an injection of Borg DNA that manifested in his prefrontal cortex in exactly the same way and presented the same symptoms as Irumodic Syndrome. And that did ultimately prove fatal to him, but it was distinct from Irumodic Syndrome. And he passed that on to his son Jack, and his son Jack now has the biological ability to create a hive mind with other infected individuals. And what the changelings have been doing for this entire season is infiltrating Starfleet and using the transporters to get this genetic marker into the transport buffer so that anybody whose brain hasn't finished developing and thus is under the age of 25 who uses the transporter gets an injection of Picard's genetic abnormality that makes them susceptible to Borg mind control via psychic waves. This is what the season has been about. This is the reveal. And so at the end of today's episode, also, oh, that's an impressive ball of fluff.
Isn't that good?
That's a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
Show chat. Can I show chat?
Yeah, you can show chat the ball of fur.
Okay, ick warning.
Only if you don't like fur.
If you don't like fur not attached to a creature.
It's a tribble.
I was just patting her and tufts were coming out, so we had a good sesh.
So anyhow, that's the A plot of Picard. The B plot of Picard is we did find out today that for Frontier Day, which is the 250th anniversary of the dawn of Starfleet, Frontier Day, Starfleet Command did recall every single Starfleet ship into Earth orbit for a fireworks show and parade. And then, because as the fleet has been rebuilt in the recent years following the Romulan situation, as the fleet has been rebuilt, they've introduced network code into the main systems of every ship. So now the fleet of ships is capable of operating like a hive mind in AI-controlled formation. And so all of the ships arrive, absolutely doing my head in is the fact that all of the ships arrive, but only the currently active ships. They don't actually bring any inactive ships that they have in mothballs. So they're like Admiral Shelby, who is, a recurring character, who's flying the Enterprise F at this time and leading this parade of network-controlled ships. she gives a speech about how, like, how 250 years ago today, the NX-01, the very first Enterprise, made its maiden voyage, giving rise to the Starfleet that we know today. They have a ship museum. The NX-01 is in the ship museum, fully built and operational in the ship museum. Are you telling me that as part of this parade, they would not, celebrating the first flight of the NX-01, they would not bring the NX-01 out of mothballs and have it present at the parade? Like, this is not important whatsoever. It just annoys me. There were a bunch of things that just bugged me in this episode. The episode starts with Deanna Troi doing like a mind meld with Jack Crusher, because at the end of last episode, she was like, "Here, I'll help you open the door that you're seeing in your visions, and we'll figure out what's going on with you." And and so she's doing this like therapy session with him, walking him up to this door and opening the door. And then she sees what's behind the door and she just bolts out of the room. And Jack is left in the room like, "What did you see? What did you see?" And she's just like running to the bridge, and she gets to the bridge and she confronts Jean-Luc and Dr. Crusher and is like, "He's Borg." And I'm like, surely there must be some sort of doctor-patient confidentiality thing. Or some sort of like ethical standard that you don't subject a patient to a traumatic psychological experience and then just leave them to go tell their elderly parents what the hell is wrong with them, leaving them questioning their whole existence alone in a room in the bottom of a ship. Like, all they had to do was write that scene so that Picard was in the room. There was no reason for him to not be in the room. He could have just been in the room. And then she could have told Jack what was going on with Picard in the room so that he was informed, but that the scene and the actions of the characters made sense. But anyhow, that was also very stupid. Predictably, Jack doesn't take this news well when Picard shows up to his room with armed guards, and so he mind controls the armed guards, because what else did everybody think was going to happen, and walks off the ship. One of my favorite little bits of CG in the episode is in an effort to get off the Titan. So they lock the guy who can mind control people in using force fields. No, they definitely didn't do that. They stationed easily susceptible armed guards outside his door. My favorite little bit was to get off the Titan, because the Titan is also a network controlled ship. So they're like, we have to get off the Titan. We have to find a ship that's not under control of the AI network if we want to stand any chance of defeating this. So they're like, how do we do it? And they all realize it's like, oh, if we go to the maintenance deck, there's nobody stationed on the maintenance deck. It's just an empty deck, but there's a maintenance shuttle on the deck, and we can use that. That'll be our ticket out. We can escape. Cut to a shuttle leaving from the main shuttle bay of the Titan. Which is like, if you've got a secret maintenance shuttle on a deck that isn't a main deck, why is the shuttle leaving from the main shuttle bay? It should be like a little jettison pod. Like, what is going on? Oh dear! They probably lifted it up from the maintenance deck to the shuttle bay. I mean, sure. Once again, my opinion on this series at this point is like, whatever. Sure, they are clearly writing out of their assholes. So, so like, whatever. Sure, it doesn't matter.
Language.
But at least we have the fact that Shaw is dead. They narrowly dodged Super Picard, and I'm grateful for that. You're right, they did, and that's good. Oh yeah, also Elnor's probably super dead. You're right, he was posted to the Excelsior, wasn't he? So they blew up the Excelsior off screen, which is annoying because I would have liked to have seen the modern Excelsior. Undoubtedly, it was also a Neo-Constitution class just to anger me specifically. Oh, it was last season? Did they show us the Excelsior in season 2? Oh, right, it's the Excelsior 2 class. Because they couldn't use Nobina class because they're assholes. That's right. I forgot about that. What ship didn't they blow up? Well, I mean, they didn't blow up the Titan. I don't know. Did they blow up the Enterprise F? I tuned out of the festivities so completely. Everybody is being like, rip Captain Shelby, but I don't remember her dying, but I wasn't watching that closely. Because I was in a stupidity-induced coma at this point. Oh, she got shot twice. All right, well, cool beans. Confracto, no. Do not watch Picard. Picard ended with First Contact. Sorry, Star Trek The Next Generation ended with First Contact. Just leave it that way. Go to your happy place. Save yourself. No, I'm glad Shaw got shot. To heck with Captain Shaw. I'm glad he's dead. He deserved it. I don't care that he called her 7 with his last breath. He was a dickbag. Xcal Gold says apparently Tuvok is supposed to show up again, so I'm hopeful this season ends with Tuvok walking onto a holodeck and going, "This is why gathering the entire fleet is monumentally stupid." No, what I also said something like that, and I said at this point the only way they could save this entire show is for the final the final episode to end. The final episode to end with Scott Bakula turning off the holodeck and turning to T'Pol and saying, "So what do you think of my holo novella?" And T'Pol just being like, "That was very imaginative, sir." Cut to black. That's the only ending to this show I will accept at this point. Does Archer write that Riker does a holodeck? That's what's great about it.
You like a puppy?
Sure. Anyhow, once again, the show is very dumb. Very dumb. At least Strange New World starts next month. That's great. What the hell was the face? I don't know what the face was. You don't know what the face was. The face was the Borg Queen. I'm not convinced the writers know what the face was. All I know is that even if I'm a changeling, I don't want to work for somebody who's going to make me cut my hand off to communicate with them. Even if my hand reattaches itself afterwards, she was clearly in pain. Why do I have to cut my hand off? Can't you just use a phone? Why would a changeling cut a hand off just unform it? Nope. She cut her hand off. She didn't just, like, unform it and leave it as a blob. She had to cut it off. She used a knife. Where are Agnes's Borg? What? Better question. Why is the Borg Queen still around? The Borg Queen is not only dead, but in Agnes. The original Borg... Didn't they actually, like, properly do away with the original Borg Queen at the end of season 2? Am I misremembering this? It is like Terry Matalas decided to ignore season 2, but they aren't. They made several references to events from season 2 in this episode. So, I don't know. That whole it's a huge retcon thing. It's a huge retcon. Somehow the Borg Queen returned. Oh, that was one of the things that I thought was very stupid in The Mandalorian last night. Is that we now know fairly confidently that not just is the Mandalorian heading towards the formation of the New Order, but that it's also heading towards the cloning situation that led to the rebirth of the Emperor and Snoke. They tipped their hand in the most recent episode. Yes, they did bring in Snoke's Praetorian Guard. Yep. All that about a maintenance deck and not one Jeffrey's tube. But can you blame them? Do you really want to see the cast of of Picard season 3? Like, do you want to tell Patrick Stewart that he has to get down on his hands and knees and try to crawl through a Jeffrey's tube at like 112 years old? We're going to take Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, stuff them in a Jeffrey's tube and make them crawl around. That'll go well. Jonathan Frakes, a man with a well-known, fully healthy back. Exactly. Incredibly flexible. Grogu did get a mecha, and it was great for a moment, but I don't know how they're going to keep it going. Honestly, I would have just liked them to bring back IG-11. The mecha's good, but IG-11 was better. No, not IG-88. It's an IG droid, but it's a different IG droid. IG-11. What do I think about Logan director doing a Dawn of the Jedi biblical epic? I mean, James Mangold is a pretty good director, and I'll watch it because it's Star Wars. That's all I've got for you at the moment. I like biblical epics, so that's cool. At this point, I feel like getting excited about any Star Wars project is a trap. The last time I got excited about a Star Wars project, I got Obi-Wan. So, I mean, I'm never going to not watch Star Wars. They called it the New Jedi Order by name and used the logo. I don't care. That doesn't mean anything to me. We had that conversation on the Discord. So if you want to have your enjoyment of Star Wars insulted to your face, join the Discord. Once again, you watch this stream for my correct opinions. My opinions are correct. Your opinions are incorrect. I provide you with the correct opinions, and if you don't adjust your opinions to account for my correction, well, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I can bring you horses to water, but I can't make you drink. Even when I'm giving away free water. Orlanti asks, "Hey, wait a minute! Don't transporters have literal safeguards in place to not let foreign DNA get put in you?" Yeah, not anymore. The new lore around the transporters introduced in Picard is that in an effort to save on processing power to make the transporters more efficient, they have started encoding common DNA, like DNA shared by all humans, into the inbuilt systems of the transporters. So they've optimized them by only having to encode and de-encode the DNA that's not shared by all humans. So there's literally human DNA built into the pattern buffer now. And then the DNA they used was Picard's DNA, because Picard's DNA allowed them to sneak in Picard's little genetic abnormality that he inherited from the Borg. And yeah, then they hand wave away that apparently this applies to every other species too. Isn't literally the first person that we see get assimilated a Bajoran? Their explanation is like, it's all shared human DNA, and then the very first human we see get assimilated is a Bajoran, which is deeply questionable. I guess there is an episode of TNG that implies that all of the races of the galaxy, or at least of the Alpha Quadrant, share a common ancestor in the deep, 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 deep dark past. So I guess if you go far enough back, there's a common ancestor between all of the Alpha Quadrant species. But how much of that DNA is still shared between them all? And it's somehow Kirk. No, much older than that. I'm all right. I am actually the mind control worms not coming back are my biggest bugbear about this whole thing. They did the Borg last season. If they were going to bring back any deep cut from Star Trek past to give a send-off in the final season of Picard, particularly since the storyline is that Starfleet has been infected and corrupted by a stealth force that's been taking over the leadership in an effort to overthrow the Federation. It's literally the Mindworm plot. Just make it the Mindworms. Why did we not close that plot line? It is the classic dangling plot thread of Star Trek The Next Generation. Bring back the Mindworms. Resolve the plot. Isn't this just the Go Old? No, this predates the Go Old. Listen, the brainworms threatened that they were going to return, and then they never did. And if the fact that they're not bringing back the brainworms pains me. Right. And Samwalk is pointing out the other thing that doesn't make sense. Canonically, the genetic sequence that's inside everybody now in all of Starfleet only lets the Borg control people under 25, but everybody has it. And the sequence also canonically is what killed Picard. So this genetic sequence is fatal. So everybody is going to die. I mean, everybody's going to die, but everybody has now been infected with Irumodic, with a close analog of Irumodic syndrome. Also, Picard was 106 when he died. So it's not like this disease is going to speed along anyone's death, really. It seems to me that the dying part of Irumodic syndrome isn't really the part that everybody fears. It's the senility and dementia aspect of Irumodic syndrome that everybody sort of doesn't like. If they can use the transporters to give it everyone, I guess they can use the transporters to get it out of everyone, undoubtedly. But then why couldn't they get it out of Picard? I guess they didn't know at the time. Anyhow, the show makes no sense. What does our television have to say about it today? I wonder. Let's find out. I know she does look very comfortable. Here's a puppy for everybody. I'm better than this? No, I provably am not. I'm looking. Let's see if there's a thread. Okay, there does not seem to be a thread on our television. Our Star Trek episode discussion, Star Trek Picard. All right, 3.8K comments. All right, we got some good jokes here. Man, after Prodigy, Picard Season 2, and this, Starfleet really needs to start doing code reviews. Rest in peace, Liam Shaw. He ended up on an epic quest to save the universe, and he hated every effing minute of it. Damn, the Borg are doing all this just to stop Picard from making more wine? I guess they were right. Riesling is futile. This whole thread is just people quoting lines from the episode. Not anybody actually discussing the episode. Shelby finally gets a command of the Enterprise and dies within the hour. All right. This comment says, I'm disappointed that it seems like the changelings are just irrelevant now, since that means we probably won't get closure for Starfleet Command getting infiltrated and a recognition of the war crimes committed during the Dominion War. On a tangential note, it's funny how after the first couple of episodes, one of the more popular theories was that the main villain was the conspiracy aliens, which were the brainworms, since those seem to have combined the hive mind of the Borg with the infiltration of the changeling. Are you saying boo or booerg? Okay, here we have somebody actually responding to the episode. Apparently people like Shaw. This is the wild thing. Apparently people on the Star Trek subreddit like Shaw. People's like, oh, they killed my favorite character. You bastards killed Shaw. Oh, God. I knew it would make me a blubbering mess, but then they used Majel Barrett's voice. Oh, well. He didn't get better. He was always an asshole. He didn't get better. Shaw didn't get better. At no point did he do anything to excuse his behavior or to make up for it. He was as big an ass the day he went out as the day he entered the show. He just got deader. What's the best evolution? Eevee. I bet these people save Ashley too. Is that's a good joke. All right, and with that, we can move on. We can move on. We can segue to Mass Effect. Whew. All right. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everybody, please brace your ear holes. Tacitus Visual says, as opposed to the most boring Canadian man in the universe, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Maple? Maple? Pop, pop, pop. Hi. She does not care. Maple. Hi. Maple, come. Come here. Come here. I cannot. But she didn't come anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sorry. Siva Cryhost has a comment in chat. She didn't come anyway. Sounds like my first time. Yeah, that was a good one. Seven should have picked Shaw up and used him as a shield. I watched that entire scene where they were trying to make it like this heroic death, and like present it as if like Seven was aggrieved by Shaw's passing in some way, and was just watching it like, no, this doesn't make any sense. At no point has Shaw deserved any respect from Seven. Or anyone else under his command, for that matter. He was a like profoundly unfit captain. Anyhow, I did say I was moving on, so let's move on to beverage of the day. Garçon, can I have a drum roll, please? Delicious and nutritious. That is a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the rainbow.
How many cases were left I went yesterday?
Probably not many. 4? No, the can's not horribly flat. I opened it not long before the stream started. It's only been open an hour. Okay, let's do sub reads and then tell a joke, and then we can get on with the video game. Did the writers know where they wanted the season to end when they started? I can... No. I would love to know what happened in the writer's room for this season. All right, Orlantia, thank you very much for the resub, now for 35 months. Horace5, thank you very much for the resub, now for 35 months. Saucemaster 5000, thank you for the resub, now for 4 months. Sogheim, thank you for the resub, now for 15 months. And now let's find a couple of jokes. Star Trek Picard. How does one lobster talk to another lobster halfway across the ocean? By using a shell phone. How did the mercenary make so much money? Waged war. Remember when they're like, no one's seen the Borg in 10 years? Yeah, I do remember that. It makes you wonder. It does make you wonder what happened when they wrote that line. If they were writing it concurrent with season 2. Were perhaps the Borg not meant to be in season 2? Was there a late season 2 rewrite that precluded them fixing that line in season 3? Were they not meant to be in season 3? I mean, sure, but a little weird. corn chips are very promiscuous. They're Frito-Lay. All right. It's time to move on. I should turn my Xbox on. Okay, here we go. I'm changing my category. The Xbox boot noise is great. Like, yes, it is a loud, all-encompassing noise, but it's a nice, rich, deep note. If you listen to it on a good sound system, it's a very rich tone.
Ryder's daughter has reported to replace him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for home in Andromeda.
Did you know Kett murdered billions of Quarians in the morning war?
The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative.
PepsiCo.com.au.
Solaris went rogue. An entire colony had to be destroyed. Hello. Did you know Kett murdered billions of Quarians in the morning
Can you
war?
get Lay's in Australia? Lay's classic potato chip. Costco, Australia.
Killed dozens of elite soldiers. Imagine what it could do to your family.
We're constantly striving to make life on the Nexus more enjoyable for all our citizens.
The Hannibal VI on Earth's moon killed dozens of elite soldiers. Imagine what it could do.
Now I'm
to your
Googling
family.
it.
Don't hesitate to share them.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark
My
energy
name is
anomaly known as
Athena.
the Scourge
If I was
limits
intelligent,
travel
I could hold this entire station hostage.
I gotta prove Laron wrong about the place that he lives.
Sorry AI Solaris went rogue. An entire colony had to be destroyed.
We ask that you refrain from picking foliage in the Nexus Commons area.
Oh, hi, Maple.
Hannibal VI on Earth's moon
The
killed
consumption
dozens
or
of
sale
elite
of any
soldiers.
plant specimen
Imagine
is
what it could
strictly
do to your
prohibited by
family.
hydroponic regulations.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Chief Garson and
Yes, I realized it was rude. That's why I stopped doing it.
Hello. Did you know Kett murdered billions of Quarians in the morning?
Oh, God. If I really wanted to punish myself, I could be watching the Will Wheaton helmed post-show discussion show. Oh. I don't... If somebody hired me to do one of those, I don't think I'm a good enough actor to get through it. Hi, Erica. Hi, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? How is Minecraft? Also, they mentioned Wesley in this episode and made Wesley out to be just the worst son ever again. Sandwich says, I promise you're the best actor I regularly talk to. I bet you say that to all the actors you regularly talk to. Wow, Dutch still won't talk to me.
It's you.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight
What
from
was
the
that
Milky Way.
line read? Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. All right. That's actually it for the Nexus. Yes, I do recall you mentioning that the currently active quest chain follows on from Overlord, which is pretty bad. Why did they do that?
You were right. If I'd done what
Hello. Did you know Kett murdered millions of men?
I got a buddy of mine to look at it. Fix the problem.
Where's the docking bay? Can I not get to the docking bay from here? I'm in the docking bay.
This is amazing.
You're listening to HNS.
Yeah, no, Samwalk, I appreciate the call out on that one. I'm not gonna not play the storyline, but I appreciate the heads up.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
All right, Cora wants to check in. Can I make the Stranger pistol, the Stinger pistol yet? I don't know. Let's find out. Eventually. But first, let's see if I can bone down with Jaal. What Jaal up to?
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls.
Don't care,
More
Vetra.
than once, she'd panic. I'd hold her for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
Are they talking about their kids?
Something there that you know you're...
Drag.
Just hold on to it.
Hi, Jaal.
Is there something else?
A few more questions, if that's okay.
Well, we won't know till we try.
Actually, I do not have any more questions this time.
I'll see you later, Jaal.
Stay strong and clear.
Gil? You
Cora
missed your
wanted to
appointment.
chat. Where the hell is Cora?
Again.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. I had a good reason.
Which was...
When I remember it, I'll tell you.
Report
There
from
we
the
go.
Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Radley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
I hope those crops grow quick.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
Food first, then flowers.
Let's get everyone fed before we start flower gardens.
Fair. But everyone around here has dreams. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
You got
Why?
fired.
The The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Well, maybe it was best.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What appealed to you?
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Well, he could inspire
He gave you
people.
a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong, especially somewhere like the Initiative? So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted, my rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Move on, Cora. Jeez.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
All right, let's see what's out there in that galaxy. Okay, where do I want to go next? Back to Havarl. We have a vault to find. Nobody commented on my stream title yesterday. I expected at least Safdie or Zandai, whichever one it is. Did you? Okay. I didn't see it. But I thought, Havarl, that kills people, was a pretty good joke. Down we go.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
I just realized the way the dog is sleeping. She has her head like this, like face first into her plush dog. She was using it as a pillow earlier. Oh, now I have other quests here, too. All right, well, let's go hit those along the way. Okay. Sam Wonk keeps saying, I still think it's dumb to name the ship the Hyperion and not like, do they even know what about Hyperion? Maybe they just didn't know at all. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it is a reference to the Greek Titan. Okay, it is the name of an extremely influential, extremely literary science fiction novel by Dan Simmons. Okay. It's named that after an unfinished Yeats epic called Hyperion that's a retelling of Dante's Inferno, but it reframes the Satan character as morally good. Okay, that's the whole thing. It's just they named it after that thing, but they don't seem to know. I assume they've named it after the Greek Titan, right? The Greek Titan, Hyperion, one of the 12 Titan children of Gaia. Father of Helios, Selene, and Eos. Given that the first world that we visit is Eos. Anyhow, I am not trying to say you're wrong. You're considerably better read than I am. And when you reference things in media, it makes sense that people would take those references and try to understand them.
Target down.
This gun does in fact seem pretty dope. All right, yeah, this gun is dope.
Target's down.
I don't know that I want to give it a full auto mod. The burst fire is great.
Pathfinder, Thaldir, the recluse who escaped the Kett with Axel, lives in this area.
Think she'd be more comfortable if Jal was with us.
All right. With a gun like this, I should never lose a gunfight again.
Kett! What are they doing here?
Woo, woo. Oh, this corpse is probably who I wanted to talk to.
Rokar. They died fighting.
Hope Galdir's still alive.
Don't come any closer.
Well, I'm not here to
Valdir?
kill you.
I'm not here to hurt you.
I'm just here to read your diary and take your stuff. Aksul heard more of the new aliens had formed an alliance with our wayward deserters, and we went to see for ourselves. It was worse than we feared. There are multiple species of these new aliens. Even worse, they weren't just ruling our people. They were exalted like heroes. Everywhere I looked, cowards bowed and bargained with these disgusting things, blind to the reality that they had only traded one oppressor for another. I'll never forget what Aksul told us that day. All aliens are the same in the end. They want to take what's ours and turn us into slaves. The Rokar see with clear eyes, and our hearts are pure. We won't succumb to these new invaders. We are the true resistance army, and one day soon, all Angara of every world will know it.
Don't touch me.
But you're injured.
You need medical attention.
It's too late for that. I made sure of it.
You did this to yourself?
The Kett. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Don't push yourself, you'll make it worse.
I've never met a human before. You're not like he described.
You mean Aksul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
I need to find him.
I wanted to see him. One more.
Hope she finds peace.
Why is she just pretending to be asleep?
Even in the end, she was devoted to him. Better update Jal. Jal, a Kett raiding party attacked Thaldir. She took her own life instead of being captured. I'm sorry.
Damn the Kett. The only other person who might be able to reach Aksul is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
Oh, the line you liked, Samwalk, was, "We can't use the Enterprise E, that was not my fault." It was a good line. I'm still not over. I am still not over Seven saying the robot's right. Which felt very out of character to me. A, because Data's no longer a robot. B, because Seven was literally a drone. Yeah, Data got one of the newfangled bodies in Picard, which is ridiculous in context of some of the plot devices in the last several episodes, but that is what happened. Ow! Oh, Jesus. I am in a lot of danger now. Well, I didn't, strictly speaking, lose this gunfight.
Wow.
There was something somewhere where Jerry Ryan talked about reading the script and calling an old colleague, like, none of this is in my voice at all. I'm terrified I can't perform any of this. So there is, and the context of that interview at the time, or at least the context many people took from that, was that the version of Seven that she is playing is many years older and has changed a lot from the Seven that she was in Voyager, and that Ryan's concerns were that she wouldn't be able to perform this more human version of Seven. But also, a lot of her writing has been really bad. And she's doing great work making any of it believable. Okay, whatever I'm looking for is supposed to be right on top of me. A new ingredient. Oh! This fungus can be distilled into a drink. If they don't name the drink the Fun Guy, I'm going to be quite upset. Kombucha is not made by distilling funguses.
Reload!
No, it is not made by distilling funguses. It is made by fermenting tea. Listen, fermenting tea and distilling funguses are two entirely different things. You're not distilling the fungus. Distillation and fermentation are two different processes. I'm in the pocket of Big Booch. I am definitely not in the pocket of Big Booch. I don't like kombucha at all. There are just a remarkable number of enemy critters right here. Thankfully, the application of bullets makes all creatures go splat. Even this one. It just takes more bullets. No, I don't think I will drink better booch. I just don't think booch is for me. Aside from the fact that I don't like the taste of it, the SCOBY also just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
One's gone.
Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to try and murder you. It's just the context button is the same for both actions. I appear to be low on ammo. That's troubling. Well, in we go. Samwonk, yes! Frontier Day is the 250-year anniversary of the NX-01's maiden voyage. They did say that. I believe Frontier Day is the establishment of Starfleet, not of the Federation. And yes, apparently having one ship is sufficient for that to be a fleet.
Okay, run this
Hi, Pet Bear. Hello, Raiders. How's it going? What were you making this evening? Starfleet's been around for a while when the Enterprise launched. All right, sure. Okay, then I haven't got an answer for you. Listen, we all know the writers didn't watch Star Trek.
Well, we turned the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
He was a Star Trek writer. Yeah, but I don't think he watched it. Also, he was a writer on the bad Star Trek. Although, in fairness, he was a writer on the Star Trek that should let him know when Starfleet was when the Federation was established. So, once again, I haven't got an answer for you. Okay, one. These have numerals above them, it looks like. Maybe they... Nope, that's 4. That one's 3. That one's 1. This one's 2. Haha! I opened a door.
Turret nearby, Pathfinder.
Well, at least the turret was off.
Nice when they're not trying to kill us.
I'm concerned that that turret is there. A little bit. Am I going to be glad that I turned that turret on? If so, why?
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
What's this console for? Activate and/or control local remnant. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Score. We're in.
All right, well, that didn't wake up any enemies. And I have a turret on my side.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
Oh, crap.
Closing in on us, move!
Go, go, go.
Just keep coming.
Where's my turret at? Why isn't my turret working? Hey, turret! Wow, this turret sucks! Okay, well. I guess I've learned something.
Axel will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Where this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! You're not happy with us.
It's still unclear to me why the terraforming system murders us.
Closing in on us, move! Just keep coming.
Hell am I meant to get out of here alive? Ah, that's how.
Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there?
Oh, they're friendly
All
now.
our instruments just recorded a surge.
Hey,
What
buddies.
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palau. We've a lot to discuss.
Ooh, free organic matter. You'll make a fine tree. Maple. Puppy. Hi. Doesn't care anymore. Mine? Mine? Look at that sleepy face. Hi. I know. Here, push her little plushie closer to her so she has a pillow. Oh, you ruined it. Oh, yeah. She did her little, like, cat stretch, which I think is just the cutest thing. No, not Downward Dog. You know the classic picture of a black cat where they arch their back? I guess it is kind of Downward Dog, but... Oh, Downward Dog is like that. Right, yeah, that's... Yeah, where they just, like, arch their back. Maple does that little back stretch thing, and it's hilarious. Yeah, she does the, like, kick her leg out behind her to stretch, too. It's great. That's the play bow. That's the classic play bow.
An alien.
Well, yes, I complimented a stretch by saying it's a cat thing because cats are the things that you normally see do that stretch, but I think it's cute that Maple does it. I don't think it's cute when cats do it.
She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
I sure have.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Asmus? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Well, it's nice to see you again.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar want simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
What's Havarl's
What do
status?
your projections say? Is Havarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Acquired 73 Andromeda viability points. Let's all go to the Tempest. Let's all go to the Tempest. Samwalk is telling us a story in chat. Today I was visiting my parents over lunch, and then they had a stranger in the house, a contractor, and so I got caught for about 20 minutes keeping the dog calm. Just sitting there with the dog, keeping him lying down. He milked it, though. Once he figured out the situation, he made me give him belly rubs and everything. You're saying this like it's a bad thing. What I'm hearing is that not only did the dog keep you from having to interact with a stranger, it also asked you for belly rubs. Everything's coming up Samwonk.
Leaving Havarl. Reg is yours, Pathfinder.
All right, Maple left off, so we'll turn off the puppy cam for now.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for? System view. System view. System view. Okay, now what have we got? I surely don't. I remember Eos, but I surely don't remember anything about Aya. Oh, right. Aya is the Angara-controlled planet.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Sorry, while we were traveling, Oh, curious. Sorry, while we were traveling, I pulled up my property listings to see what happened. Huh. Interesting. So that unit sold. This is not a unit that I looked at before. No, things are selling under asking price. There was a unit in a building that Meg and I like that I've been sort of keeping an eye on. I didn't like the unit, but I like the building. And it was listed for $962,500 and it sold for $955,000, which is slightly under asking price. Oh, our housing market is not recovering. But I do like the signs when a unit's price, or when a unit sells below asking. That's what I like to see. Anyhow, still, there's a really nice apartment for sale in a building we'd like to live in. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,350 square feet. Walking distance to transit. Dog-friendly, air-conditioned. $1.999 million. Gulthar says, I'm curious, is Meg somehow independently wealthy, or is the Canadian dollar conversion that rate that insane? Neither of us are independently wealthy. Vancouver housing is just outrageously expensive. Tell a joke? The Vancouver housing market! What do you call the horse living next door? Your neighbor. All right, do I want knockdown to do direct damage to one enemy? Or to do area of effect? How many points does Cora have? Six points. So I can take rank 3 in both of Cora's abilities. Wait, hold on. Where did my auto level button go? Oh. It's per person. And the UI is really slow. And screw Liam because no one cares.
I'm here. Here to assist you, Pathfinder.
Welcome back. Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid.
Don't sound so happy about it.
Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
It was nothing.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Do you know about remnant tech?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did
I'm
I.
a Nepo
I was
baby.
apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
Zoom. It's not our fault Dad sacrificed himself. Zefty, it was literally our fault.
Ryder.
So, we didn't do anything wrong. We got caught in an explosion and our helmet cracked on a planet with an unbreathable atmosphere. And so Dad took his helmet off and put it on us so that we could survive, and then he died. All right, I guess we're going to Vold. The old and the new.
Beginning approach.
Why am I watching this?
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
No, you're coming with me. All right, Vold is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Angaran population now lives in scattered settlements. The remains of vast ancient cities are still entombed in ice. Vold is a stronghold of the Kett. Caution advised.
Take her down, Callow.
Oh, whoops, I meant to cancel.
Habitat 6.
But, oh well.
Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
You can just say
that's no
water.
longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
You
There
can
goes the
still
dream of
just
a
say
seaside
water.
property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Couldn't you pick a better LC?
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Caution, do not touch. Okay, this is what I meant to do.
Hello?
Goodbye.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I never get out in the field
Whoever
with you
wins,
guys.
we lose.
Maybe for the best.
AVP. Lab technicians. All right. How to spend AVP. Oh, hold on. Best perks. These are the best AVP perks to unlock first, as they'll be the most helpful to Ryder as they start their journey. Munitions. If you use a lot of consumables or want to use them more, pick up this perk to get a batch of them every 45 minutes. Lab technicians gives me better research for weapons and armor. Reconnaissance to find weapons caches. Financial infrastructure to get money. Cryopod AVP perk guide. Lab technicians it is. Collect all rewards.
I've got enough people to patch up without Gil tripping over Karkins.
Debrief. Yeah! Mission successful. Done.
Not the backup I was hoping for, Lexi.
Research center. What's the stat difference? Higher max ammo, better accuracy, lower weight, more damage. Don't mind if I do. Aha, there it is. Oh. I don't have the lithium. That's what's going on. I understand how this works now. Soup.
Not really a holiday destination.
I don't know, maybe you like to ski. I like to ski on holiday. Hell yes. Hell yes. 2 gold upgrades for a sniper rifle on my Black Widow. Black Widow. Only one mod of a given type. Okay. And they're both the same type. But I can get a spare thermal clip. Okay. I figured it out.
Approaching the LZ.
A mod for the Widow that makes body shots count as headshots seems pretty good. What's the difference between Americans and IT support? Americans don't have troubleshooting.
Scooby wasn't kidding about the cold.
Good place for a secret hideout. The snow and ice camouflages everything.
Where are we meeting the Resistance team? Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Bad enough that the next joke is getting docked points. Well, that's fair. I told it as a bonus and not as a joke redeem. On purpose. I didn't think that warranted being a joke redeem.
Heater right ahead. I need a minute to defrost.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Minus 50 degrees Celsius. Good lord.
You must be squad F%.
Hey guys. How's it going?
Took 2 hours to strip me out of my ship.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Hello, Commander Hecht.
Word's getting around that you're alright. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephra.
Hello, Resistance pilot.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshae Sefa.
I'm your pilot. The Kett facility is on the other side of the planet.
Ready to head out?
Yep, let's go.
No time to waste. You can fill me in on the shuttle.
Okay, everybody in.
Wait, can I not pick anybody else?
So, no one has ever seen the inside of one of these places. Really?
None who lived to tell. Prisoners who go in are never seen again. They have disappeared.
That's grim. No one's escaped?
Sure, we've liberated Kett work camps, but never these facilities. We lost so many fighters trying. The price was too high.
I like to believe that the Kett take important Angara from here to their home cluster.
What? As slaves?
I guess.
Death is better.
Well, I guess there's always
Joel, we
hope.
can't just give in to blanket despair. We gotta have hope. It's why they fight. It's why we're here.
It's why we're excited to be part of this mission.
We're here. And let's be quick, this storm's getting worse.
Once we're through the shield, you take point, we'll look for Moshae Sefa. Let's just try to stay safe, okay?
But Pathfinder, no one joins the Resistance to stay safe.
Stay alert. Stay safe.
Good luck. Radio me when you're ready to go.
Joel just wandering around without a hat.
Do we even know what kind of force we can expect?
Not a clue.
Stay close. Don't draw attention until we have to.
They won't expect us to disable that shield. Might give us an edge.
Our intel says there's a system node to hack on an interface point near here. Somewhere.
Scales our top Kett hacker.
Aha!
Run Angaran shield disable program.
Adding my process accelerator. Stand by. Continue to stand by.
Please don't embarrass me in front of our new friends.
I have created a small hole in the shield.
Look, it worked.
Why does that work?
When we're out.
Exactly. Come on, team. Focus.
Kett creatures incoming!
My favorite!
Sam, by the time we leave, I want to know everything about this place.
Yes, Pathfinder.
All right, let's go. Owen, Skelv, you're on me.
Ah, yes, truly alien. The exhaust vent. Never have I seen anything like this before. I'm in. Get a load of this guy. Who apparently didn't notice the bullet sailing past his ear.
Yes, incredible.
I can't believe I'm here.
And I'll bet neither can these guys.
What? There we go.
Pathfinder. Joel, this is so satisfying.
Cat bastards!
What?
Wait till I tell my brothers. They'll be so proud.
So proud of what? I'm doing all the work. Oh, I forgot to bring my assault rifle. Oops.
I've stared at the outsides of these places so many times. I can't believe we got in.
Our people's things are here. Abandoned.
From the prisoners.
Do we have time to... Can we just look around?
Hey, Sezik, find a Kett console. Hack us away into the heart of this place.
On it!
P. Johnston is on to me. This is one of the most important missions of the game. Well, I forgot my assault rifle. If anyone gets this, please tell my family that so far I'm fine. Benji and Stala and I were on a dig when we were captured. They took us to a holding area and did a bunch of tests on us, blood and skin and scans. Now I'm in a new group of prisoners that includes the Moshe. I got to talk to her for a long time. It's incredible and sad, although they seem to be treating her especially well. Tell Jazzle not to blame himself. Our work is worth these risks. Stay strong and clear. Mrach. Even if they've been saying Moshe out loud this entire game, I haven't been paying enough attention to internalize how they've been pronouncing it. Moshe? Mosh pit.
Fortunate one. You are the chosen. Step into the arms.
All right, Commander Hecht.
Huddle up. If we were a surprise, I doubt we're one anymore.
You have the best chance of finding Moshae Sefer. We'll attack head-on and provide a distraction.
Why did I take my helmet off when I went into a combat zone? That seems counterproductive.
That sounds a little like suicide.
We're ready for anything.
This is the main entrance. We'll go this way.
Kick in the front door.
So they can show the facial animation.
Stay in radio contact. And good luck.
Moshi. Moshi.
Can they
All
cause
right,
enough
let's go
trouble
save
to
the
keep
Moshi.
Kett occupied?
Count on it.
Pathfinder, it seems the program I used to breach the shield could overload it and destroy this facility. However, the pulse would be lethal to Angaran physiology.
That's not ideal.
Until we're clear, let's call that plan don't.
Whoa. Sam, what is this?
A decontamination protocol. The chamber is sealed until the cycle runs its course.
So, we're trapped. I hate that.
Noted.
Break the window?
No, the seal is invulnerable.
Decontamination? For what?
Good question.
Not sure I want to know.
Germaphobes?
Open the door. All right, where are the nearest enemies?
Pathfinder, come in.
How's it going?
We're undetected, but from where we're hiding, we can see some of our people.
We seem to be in the area. No more shy yet.
Understood. We're just discussing our next move. We'll be in touch.
Anything I can inspect down here? Doesn't really look that way, does it? Although this does appear to be a door.
Where is
Full of
everyone?
data pads. Destined picture. You've achieved the work you came to Helios to accomplish. I now expect more. Congratulations and tribute. One day you will be further exalted. Benefactor, I hear that you're having good success on imprecise alt EOS? My transfer to this place was a good idea. There's so much to learn. I'm grateful you suggested it. Let's meet again. Perhaps you would be interested to see my homeworld like you once showed me yours. In harmony...
Cozy.
They all sleep here. Some kind of commune.
Should we toss the place, Joel?
Whatever that means, it doesn't sound violent enough.
How many Lower Decks characters are 25 or younger during the events of Picard Season 3? Oh no. I guess we'll probably find out in Season 5. Fortunate greetings, perfect. Although tired of the cold and close living, I have gratitude to be finishing my studies. Parsing the electrovoltaic imprecise alt medium cultivation impregnate sequence is my true challenge. Pregonate. I hear of opportunities on Verican to study imprecise alternate extirpation annex harmonization for our culture or for our empire. It gives me a reason to persevere. Presumably we can find out how old the Lower Decks cast are. Bradward Boimler. Does Bradward Boimler have a birth date yet? I mean, yeah, very likely the cast will all be 25 years and 1 day old in 2401. Because having them deal with a bunch of people that have been assimilated is probably more fun. Doesn't say. Oh. Okay, so the fact of the matter is none of the cast will be under 25 as of the events of Picard Season 3, because Lower Decks takes place 20 years before Season 3. Season 3 of Lower Decks is 2381, and Picard is 2401. I Googled it! I'm telling you it's right. 2381. So yeah, presumably Boimler will be a first officer by then. And undoubtedly Freeman will have been given captaincy of a ship. Well, the California class undoubtedly won't still be in service in 2401. Simply because apparently in 2401, Starfleet cranks out ships like candy. Destined for what exactly? I have chosen to blow your brains across that view screen.
Let's get these guys without much of a ruckus.
I think I did that.
Here we go.
Mosha isn't here. We need to keep moving.
Which way?
Check that console.
Sorry, so they say star dates are creatively bad, meaning that they now tie everything to actual real dates? Like, is that the trade-off? Or that they just don't think dates matter at all? So you mean that just dates generally, any dates. Dates don't matter because continuity isn't important and they sideline the viewer. That's the meaning I should take from that. Which I kind of agree with. Although I think star dates are better because they're abstractions of real dates, and so it doesn't actually matter.
Communications room?
If you can access the terminal, I will download the log from that holo.
Keep this place sacred, and I will embrace you. You are elite among Kett. All but home envy your sacred position.
Quite the ego you've got, Archon.
It's revolting.
It shows what he values. Image.
Download complete. Analysis may take some time.
Beaks is saying something I'm not sure if it was intended to be ironic. It says, by using a meaningless number like a star date, the viewer won't care. Except that the fan definitely cares, because there are encyclopedic documentations of where every episode falls in a timeline and attempts to decode star dates into real dates. Like, the Trekkies definitely spent a whole lot of time trying to figure out the continuity of star dates.
What is this?
Fortunate welcome. Step forward. I am humbled before you. You who are the chosen. Chosen by the Archon. Chosen to be exalted.
Chosen to be exalted.
Ah, so they're getting converted into Kett. It's the Kett or the Borg.
What? Why aren't they resisting?
This is strange.
Looks like some sort of ritual. The Angara seem entranced.
I know the Moshai. She's not down there. But maybe in one of those pods.
It's as good a lead as any.
You wanted a distraction? We just set our plan on fire.
Impossible! Archon.
Explain.
We've been breached. I will defend the temple.
Wait. Is the Moshai among these?
No. It awaits final exaltation.
Then proceed immediately and bring it to me. Final exaltation? What's final? What are they doing? We have to save all the Angara.
Focus!
We came here for the Moshai. She's our first priority.
Your priority.
My ship, my team, my priorities.
Did she call them the Chosen?
Chosen for what exactly?
I may have pissed y'all off there, and that was not my intent.
No, of course not. I don't know what's going on either.
Whatever it is, we need to get the Moshai out of it.
And everyone else if we can. I didn't mean for that to be quite as stone cold as it ended up being.
Follow our people. Where did they take them?
The Resistance couldn't wait to get started.
All right, where do the pods go?
Come in, Pathfinder.
Go ahead.
We contacted Commander Dozil. More fighters are on their way.
Send scientists and technicians. Let's gather all the intel we can.
Will do.
Jarl. Our objective is still the Moshai.
Of course, but we can't waste this opportunity.
Oh, thanks, Cora. Let me explode a lizard dog for you. I see what you're doing.
Got a visual on the pods. Above us.
They go behind that wall. Must be another way in.
We could ask these guys for directions. Who's in? Cora?
Haha.
I'm feeling shoot first, ask later.
You don't shoot, though. You body slam.
Pathfinder, come in.
You holding up?
So far, we're beyond the main chamber now and continuing our infiltration.
This place is crazy.
What are you seeing?
It's like I don't know, a weird church. So strange.
We found a room of prisoners who were in trance or
Uh-oh.
something. Couldn't convince them to
He's
evacuate,
falling
so we
into the
had to
trance
leave them
already.
Sam?
He's being
Any luck figuring out
indoctrinated.
how this place works?
Yes, Pathfinder. I am making progress, but the Angara have no intel on this facility. Should I prioritize differently? Are you in peril?
We're good, Sam. Thanks.
This is a remarkably large room considering how little there is in it. Ah. Samwalk, you're going for the every element of this season is a coincidence approach, are you?
Maintenance tunnel. Should take us the right way.
We're getting close. I feel it.
There also is a similar shield tech. I can take it down.
How many bullets?
All this time. All those prisoners.
We can try scanning.
And fast.
Angaran female, healthy, 176 centimeters, never given birth. Angaran male, estimate 95, healthy, numerous healed skeletal fractures.
Is this what we all boil down to?
To the Kett? So it seems.
Haven't found anyone yet with her vitals.
Ryder, if you find a console, I will try to access it.
Console!
Okay, Kett Terminal. Let's see what you've got hiding in here. Sam?
Searching. The Chosen are locked by genetic information.
Hurry, please.
I am working at top velocity with an alien language and an alien technology, checking against Angaran databases. The Moshae was here, but her pod was pulled out of line moments ago.
Pulled out to where?
Pods travel from here to rooms that encircle this core.
Right then, let's go.
What do you mean I'm not taking this game sequence seriously? I'm paying attention.
Pathfinder, come in.
Go ahead.
Our reinforcements are arriving. We're doubling back to rendezvous.
We have a lead on the Moshae.
We think she's alive.
Star's strength. That's good news.
We'll keep in touch.
The lack of commentary is me actually listening to the dialogue to the best of my ability.
Hey, look.
Come on, come on.
Whoops. I actually accidentally went the right way.
Decontamination protocol.
Get down.
Oh yeah,
Sam,
they'll never
can
see
you do
us
anything
now.
about this yet?
Working on it.
They can fly now? Right, so they're assimilating them.
No! Wait! Save the Angara! Be careful! Don't kill him!
Joel, he's shooting at us. It's not his fault, Joel. The Kett made him into this.
Monsters! Villains! Time to die!
Joel, stay focused.
Well, Joel's pissed.
Got them all. Okay, everyone good?
Joel's like, no!
What the hell was all that?
That is not okay. Not okay.
I've seen some serious crap, but this is straight up evil.
Joel.
They are us.
The Moshai. There are more rooms. I'll keep scanning for her.
We'd better find her fast.
They are us.
Yeah.
How many have I killed? Not knowing. Right, I did not know.
How can I help? What do you need?
That is kind. I don't know.
Well, then let's start by finding the Moshai. If anyone can figure out what this means for the Angara, I'm guessing it's her.
You are probably right.
Ryder, Joel, I found her. Down here. Go, go!
Sam, get me into that room
Initiating
now!
decontamination bypass hack.
Well, so much for the element of surprise.
Honestly, Moshai! Moshai safer! We're coming for you!
Are there any more in this room? Doesn't look that way.
Sam, what have you got?
I was able to access the facility plans at the last terminal. A best guess would be the shuttle launch area above.
There she is! I see her! They're getting ready to leave!
Hey, Hang tight, Moshae Sefa. We're coming for you.
You will not take her!
Oh, I have to shoot the orb.
You will not take her.
Eat it, Cardinal. Oh, yeah.
Shields and protects me! You flawed ignorant!
Uh-oh, where'd he go?
Protect the chosen one!
There! Hey, could you do me a favor and not teleport for a second or two? No! What a terrible time to reload! Oh, I'm actually getting shot.
Fight! The Archon will reward you!
Oh god, that's an energy weapon reload. No! Jesus. Oh god, there's an invisible enemy down here. But at least my health is back. Alright, we're good. We're good.
Protect this sacred place!
Oh, nice of him to drop a grenade on my ass. Now who's shooting me? Oh, that guy. Alright, I'm super dead. Haha, health pack.
I will not yield! None here will yield!
Oh, crap. Come on! Dear Cora and Vetra, or not Cora and Vetra, Cora and Jal, what do I pay you for if not to guard my flanks? Oh, god damn it. There we go. A Dawn 3? The heck is a Dawn 3? In retrospect, I probably should have tried to scan the Cardinal.
I gotcha. We're getting you out of here.
No one has ever returned from behind Kett walls.
Yeah, well, I'm new.
I don't know the rules yet. Anyway, this place is on alert. We have to get out of here. Now.
I'm not the only one here. They took the entire cell.
Vitals are bad. The immune system's been decimated.
You will not take it!
Didn't I just blow your head up?
It is meant for the Archon himself.
She's coming with us.
Wait. I want to know why the Archon.
Arrogant simpletons. This is a gift. Who are you to deny it?
You turn them into monsters that fight their own people.
These Chosen join with us to become great beyond your ability to understand. Like them, I was once wretched, and the exalted DNA of our great Archon entwines with mine. I stand on the shoulders of his greatness, as they do, as one day, you will.
These guys really look like the Hive. You arrogant jerk.
You don't get to decide what's great.
Pathfinder, I am tracking multiple inbound Kett cruisers.
You will all be exalted.
Sam, is there an off switch to this horror palace?
I've accessed the EM field. I can overload at your command.
We must get all our people out first.
There's no time to open hundreds of pods, let alone help the Angara inside.
Wait. Leave my sacred temple intact, and I will open the pods of the Chosen. Take them. Just leave this holy place standing.
No. Even if I die here, this place must be destroyed.
We can come back to destroy it. Let's free these here now.
If your plan fails, the Kett will simply fill this place again.
With respect, our compatriots are also here. Our fighters, our scientists, our strength.
Save the Angara.
All right. Release the Angara below.
Enact emergency shutdown. Release all the Chosen.
Jal, have the Resistance free as many as they can before the Kett arrive.
I will. And thank you.
I thank you too. I see you begin to understand the gift.
No, screw you.
She deserved much worse.
We have them outside.
Now let's blow this place and go home. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Here come the Kett. Not gonna let us go without a fight.
I don't know how this is going to end.
I will help.
Come! Stand near me!
No, Mosai! Save your strength!
That's my decision to make.
Okay, the sniper rifles in this game are dope!
Come close! I'll shield you!
From what? The one dude left standing? Anoint this.
Head for that platform!
Yeah! Good idea! Better position!
There's a side quest here. What's the side quest?
Pathfinder, come in. You have the most shine.
Kett, get our people out. As many as you can, before reinforcements arrive.
I will, but I think we should destroy this place while we're here.
Sure.
Whoa!
All for it. All right, let's blow the hell out of the giant monster.
We're overrun. Get down here or we're coming back in long bags.
Sorry, I can't land.
Pull up to the edge of the roof. We'll figure it out from there.
Wow, that barely phased it.
Oh crap, he's closing in. Come on, guys, seriously.
I hear you, Ryder. On it!
They must transform these guys too. There's more going on here.
Not sure I want to bust into that factory.
What if I just stab him a bunch? Oh, he's dead already. All right, great. Now there's two of them.
Pathfinder,
Come get us. We're ready for extraction.
on our way. The storm's getting worse. We need to leave. Now.
Stab a lot. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
Reinforcements just keep coming.
Oh hey.
Okay, head for the shuttle.
Convenient.
Joel, get her on the shuttle now.
Wait, I didn't bring an assault rifle.
Come in.
Here, we're making good time.
Get your team out before the Kett arrive.
Don't worry, we got this.
All right, nuke it.
I'm sorry we fought. What we saw will set our cause on fire.
Yes. My broken heart can't even process it.
Lexi, can you give us a minute?
Sure thing. But go gentle. She's in a fragile state.
I'm not that
Did
horny.
you just call me frail?
Fragile.
Giles says you're a pathfinder from the Milky Way.
Do you feel up for a talk?
Ah, so now you value what I have to say.
Yes, I made a hard call.
I did what I thought was right. I'm good with that.
You'll understand then when it's time for me to do what I think is right.
So, the facility, what's the purpose of all that?
They call it exaltation. They believe that those they exalt are given a great gift.
Gift? They snatch us, defile and shatter us. All the ones we love. I can't.
It's a complex genetic construct, an interchange of traits that the Kett use to advance their species.
So they steal genes. But why?
They just really like to shoplift?
Domination, tyranny, annihilation.
Yes, and yet, the Archon didn't take me to his ship to transform me. I hung immobile, tormented, never sleeping, brought to him on a whim. He showed me remnant tech and beat me when I wouldn't speak.
Oh no. Remnant, of course.
He's obsessed. Like you are. Yes, Jal told me. You rescued me hoping to get into Ai's vault.
We need your help.
My people have traveled so far. We'll die without a place to settle. These remnant vaults may be the key. A key to help both our species prosper.
I feel for your people in a way that you clearly do not for mine. But emotion must never get in the way of science. I'll take you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Moshe Sefa.
I'm happy to answer any other questions for you, Pathfinder. Anytime.
The Moshe is kind of a dick.
Just
Moshi
need
moshi.
to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Yes, I gather if you agree with her, she's nicer, but Jal is pissed. That's classic Mass Effect. Let's see if Jal wants to bone down. Yeah, what happened to any time? Now is the time.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I can't help thinking that a sorry reproduction. Kett exaltation are similar in a lot of ways.
I can see it. The Kett take other species.
More damage. What about a Valkyrie? Ooh, I can upgrade to the Valkyrie 3. Okay, I'm happy with that. Can I build it? Probably not. I cannot. Okay, that's fine. At least we've unlocked it.
PB, don't tell me we actually...
Hi, Joel!
Joel?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
Want to talk about it?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Are you?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Well, I'm close with my brother.
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the
I'll show
Resistance?
you a purpose.
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
I'm glad you're here.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge?
Definitely.
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
Yes.
Oh my!
You're fascinating. And special. And strange.
Oh,
now,
thanks.
kids.
And I mean it.
All right, let's not press our luck.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. the radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
I can add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Kett activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Alrighty. Save game. And that's going to be it for this evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who subscribes, everyone who follows, everyone who cheers, everyone who chats, and everyone who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back, not tomorrow, but Saturday. Same mat time, same mat channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So I do hope you will tune in then. Until then, you can, of course, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV, where I have socials that I don't use. And, of course, if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's back end, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. All right, that's going to be it. I'm going to give you a nice up-close shot of the dog here before we sign off as I go to find a raid. So everybody hang tight. Hang tight. Oh god. And we are going to raid Funko. So everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here on Saturday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.